What's up, everybody? It's your boy, Positive Vibes, back with another video. Today, we're diving into something super important for all my awesome viewers out there. We're talking about social dynamics, baby. We're gonna break down 7 common mistakes that can actually make people dislike you instantly. No one wants to be disliked, right? So we're gonna figure out how to avoid these pitfalls and make sure you're putting your best foot forward in every interaction. Let's do this! Alright, mistake number 1 that can make people dislike you: being overly critical. There's a difference between offering constructive criticism and just being a downer. Think about it. Nobody likes to be around someone who constantly shoots down their ideas or points out their flaws. It's like, imagine you're super stoked about this new shirt you got, and you show it to your friend all excited. But instead of saying something positive, they're like, "Ugh, that color clashes with your skin tone. Ouch, right? That's gonna sting." Being overly critical can make people feel judged, small, and just plain bad about themselves. Instead of focusing on the negative, try to find the good in things. Remember, a little positivity goes a long way. Let's move on to mistake number 2, and this one's a big one: interrupting others. We've all been there, right? You're in the middle of telling a story and someone jumps in and steals your thunder. It's frustrating, it's rude, and it can instantly make the other person feel like you don't care about what they have to say. Interrupting sends the message that you think what you have to say is more important than what the other person is saying. It's like you're not even listening to them, you're just waiting for your turn to talk. And that's a surefire way to make someone feel disrespected and unimportant. Think about it. When you're having a conversation, it should be like a game of catch. You throw an idea out there, the other person catches it, adds their own thoughts, and throws it back. Active listening is key here. Really focus on what the other person is saying and wait until they're finished before you jump in with your own thoughts. Now let's talk about mistake number 3, not listening. And I'm not just talking about passively hearing the words someone is saying, I'm talking about truly listening, engaging with their words, and showing them that you're present in the conversation. Active listening is like a superpower in the world of social interaction. It means putting away your phone, making eye contact, and really focusing on understanding the other person's perspective. It's about being present in the moment and showing genuine interest in what they have to say. When you don't listen, it's so obvious. Your eyes glaze over, you start thinking about what you're going to have for dinner, and the other person can tell that you're miles away. And that hurts, man. It makes them feel like they're not worth your time or attention. So how do you become a better listener? First, put away the distractions. Second, ask clarifying questions. And third, try to really empathize with what they're saying. Chapter 4. Negativity. The ultimate energy vampire. Mistake number 4 is all about negativity. And let me tell you, negativity is like an energy vampire. It sucks the life out of everything around it. Nobody wants to be around someone who's constantly complaining, gossiping, or focusing on the negative aspects of every situation. Think about it. Would you rather spend time with a friend who's always upbeat and positive, or someone who's always dragging you down with their negativity? It's a no-brainer, right? Positivity is contagious, and so is negativity. Now, I'm not saying you have to be happy-go-lucky all the time. We all have bad days and go through tough times, but it's about finding a balance. Instead of dwelling on the bad, try to find the silver lining in every situation. People are naturally drawn to those who radiate good vibes. Alright, let's talk about mistake number 5. Talking too much about yourself. Now, it's natural to want to share your experiences and stories with others, but there's a fine line between sharing and just plain dominating the conversation. When you constantly make the conversation about you, it sends the message that you're not really interested in what the other person has to say. It's like you're just waiting for your turn to talk about yourself again. And that can be a major turnoff. Conversations should be a two-way street. It's about give and take, listening and sharing. Show genuine interest in getting to know them. Keep it real, keep it relatable, and make sure you're giving the other person space to share as well. Moving on to mistake number 6, and this one's all about personal space. We all have our own personal bubbles, that invisible boundary that we like to keep between ourselves and others. And when someone invades that space, it can make us feel uncomfortable, awkward, and even threatened. Respecting personal space is all about being mindful of other people's boundaries. Some people are naturally more comfortable with physical touch and close proximity, while others prefer to keep a bit more distance. It's important to be aware of these differences and adjust your behavior accordingly. If you're not sure about someone's personal space boundaries, it's always best to err on the side of caution. Keep a respectful distance and pay attention to their body language. Remember, respecting personal space is all about making others feel comfortable and respected. And finally, mistake number 7 that can make people dislike you: being unreliable. Listen, reliability is the foundation of any strong relationship, whether it's with friends, family, or colleagues. When you're unreliable, you break that trust, and it can be really hard to earn it back. Think about it. If you tell a friend you're going to meet them for coffee, and then you bail at the last minute, it's not just annoying, it's disrespectful. It shows that you don't value their time or their friendship enough to follow through on your commitments. Being reliable means being someone that others can count on. It means showing up when you say you will, doing what you say you're going to do, and being there for the people who matter to you. It's about being consistent in your actions and your words. So how can you be more reliable? Start by making realistic commitments. And when you do make a commitment, write it down. Set a reminder. Do whatever you need to do to make sure you follow through. So there you have it, guys. 7 common mistakes that can make people dislike you instantly. But the good news is, now that you're aware of these pitfalls, you can start making conscious choices to avoid them. Remember, building strong, positive relationships is all about respect, empathy, and genuine connection. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, comment, and share it with relevant people. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.